Welcome back to the Kwabena von Bormun studio. We are in conversation with Mr. Kakra Essamuah. He used to be a leading member of the New Patriotic Party, and now he says he's a proud member of the National Democratic Congress. So we're talking about the political parties. Last week, there was a lot of turmoil in the Convention People's Party. What is your evaluation of the Convention People's Party?
It is regrettable that I have to say this because I know where you belong.
It doesn't matter.
But since 1992, the Convention People's Party has not demonstrated any viability towards capturing power in this country. And from what I have seen so far, it's going to go on for quite a while. I have been watching the last presidential candidate with extreme interest. You know, I'm a student of history and I look at people with a certain eye. There are two things that Dr. Indom did or said that put me on notice that he needs to be watched. In between the first and second round in 2008, he granted an interview to Ghanaian Times, subsequently repeated the contents of that interview on KSM's show, in which he said that some chiefs along the coast had told him that he should wait a while and support Professor Mills, and that his time will come. When I read it, I dismissed it as rubbish.
Why?
I didn't believe it. Because he did not take the advice of the so-called chiefs. Did you ever hear of Dr. Indom campaigning for Mills in between the two elections, in the hope that the chiefs, when his time comes, they will say that, look, I did your bidding. You understand what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I'm using this platform to dare him to name those chiefs. And when they told him that, that's number one. Number two, in 2008, at the famous Futua Feshe, where the bodyguard of Professor Mills was brutally beaten, present at that function was Dr. Indom. I never heard him make any public comment about that incident.
He was then a minister of the NPP. He couldn't have spoken.
With the greatest respect.
Yes, sir.
He never made any comment this way or that way. Last year, there was an incident in which the Uguamahin was not able to acknowledge the presence of Nana Akufo-Addo and his entourage. This time round, Dr. Indom said something. You know what he said? He said that the incident was unfortunate and that festivals must be open to all political parties. I was shocked. Festivals are not political events. You are Ghanaian yourself, so you know what I'm talking about. Why did he make that statement? Why did Dr. Indom make that statement? Is he a devotee of dishonesty? I'll end it there.
There appears to be some conflict between Samia and Dr. Indom.
Oh, that's their own business. As for me, I'm in the NDC. We are at peace.
What about the People's National Convention?
It's unfortunate that the Nkrumah's tradition is in turmoil. But I've given you a general reason why such a thing is happening. Kwame Nkrumah, unfortunately, did not train his successors. Even when he was overthrown in 1966, he didn't have a vice president. Supposing instead of the coup, he had fallen down dead, who would have succeeded him?
There was both, you.
Are you sure?
There was both.
Mr. Pratt, how? What was the constitutional basis for both you stepping into the shoes of Kwame?
It doesn't always have to be a constitutional basis.
No, that is why you must have a system where people know that if you are not there, this man is there, or this man is there. You understand? In fact, under our present constitution, if you look at Article 57(2), when the president is not there, the person to follow is the vice president. When the vice president is not there, the person is the speaker. When the speaker is not there, it is the chief justice. And all of them have, if it's the vice president, he finishes the term of the president, of the certain president. If it's the speaker or the chief justice, within a certain time period, they must hold fresh elections. These things were not there in Kwame Nkrumah's time. So his followers are having it rather tough learning the ropes of democratic politics. It's terribly unfortunate because, let us face it, there are nice men and women in the CPP who the people of this country have a duty to test and see. But with what is happening right now, I'm not too sure this will happen, even probably in my lifetime.
There are fears that the next election could end up in violence. There's talk about all die be die. There's talk about statements made by Kwesi and Udoho and so on. How do you see the elections unfolding?
You see, this sort of anxiety has without doubt been created by the fact that there have been early congresses. If Nana Akufo-Addo, for example, had been selected in April next year, which is, in my opinion, even too early, and Professor Mills has also been selected, say, around April next year, they will probably be forced to talk about issues. Because then Professor Mills has done 3 full years, so you know what to talk about. You understand? I think that the all die be die statement is unfortunate in the extreme. In the all die be die statement, he said 3 things. Number 1, all die be die. That has been explained. Number 2, he indicated that the violence in Etiwa was provoked by the NPP. So why all die be die? Number 3, he made that infamous statement, Yan account for there. I have already commented on this on other platforms, that that particular statement is an insult to those of us who are fantas. Because the present president of Ghana is an account. Is it because he's a fanti that he's not seen as part of the account structure?